Republic of Ireland being called out first. Goal shooter Louise O'Hara. Goal attack Chris Tuataga. Wing attack and captain Alice Higginbotham. Centre Tanya Rossa. Wing defence Kirsty Owens. Goal defence Genevieve Slater. And goalkeeper Kate Birmingham. And on your screen you can see the full squad lineup for the Republic of Ireland. And you'll know that Jan Hines, she unfortunately went out with an injury on day 2, so missing her presence. So here we go, goal shooter for Switzerland, Jemima Watkins. The phenomenal goal attack, Emma Coulson. She's given a great account of herself through this competition. Wing attack, Pascalina von Lanthen-Dinena. Centre, Oriane Carmi and captain. Wing defence, Kate Garden. Goal defence, Vienne Chanthabong. And goalkeeper, Tara Penza. There's the full Switzerland squad on your screen. And there we see our 3 officials for this game. And it's not only been a great opportunity for different countries, invitational countries, to come over, but equally you can see there Abednego Chitelo, the umpire from Botswana, getting this opportunity to be in England for the championship. So Republic of Ireland in possession as we move into this game. So our officials, Natalie Gregan, the 3rd official, Janet Edling, Abednego Chitelo, taking us away in what is this final challenge game of day 4. So Nolene, some thoughts as Republic of Ireland missing Jan Hines. How will that affect their flow of play, do you think?
I think there'll be an interesting dynamic in the circle now. O'Hara will be coming on and a different presence in the circle, so the attack is a very experienced lineup, so they'll just be looking to work her in and get her confidence up through this first quarter.
So if you've been watching, you'll know that Genevieve Slater out there at goal defence for the Republic of Ireland. She's the Australian influence in this side. She's had a fantastic tournament. We'll be looking to see if she can put the pressure on Emma Coulson. That's a good matchup that we've been looking out for. Emma Coulson, she's been a good, strong addition and contributor to the successful performances of Switzerland. But Slater, she's a strong defender, Nolene.
Yeah, she really does hassle and dictate the play. She really forces the goal attack to have to work for every ball that they're getting. Just a constant reminder on the player, regardless of where the ball is on the court. And has been creating a lot of turnovers for the Republic of Ireland over the last couple of days.
So Colmy, the captain, just trying to offload that ball to Kate Garden on the transverse line, but not able to do that accurately. Here we see Republic of Ireland rebounded by Tuataga. She converts, and it's an Australian influence at one end of the court in Genevieve Slater for the Republic of Ireland. In the attacking unit, it's Chris Tuataga, and she brings the Kiwi influence, the New Zealander, over in Ireland. And Nolene, you know a little bit about Kirsty Owens. She was a Northern Ireland born and bred, but she's now down in Ireland.
Yeah, Kirsty's working down in Dublin and has been really influential in the Republic of Ireland team over the last number of years. She has a lot of experience from the Northern Ireland setup, and we were sorry to lose her, but she's a really strong defensive player and a great asset to the Republic of Ireland team.
So Ireland getting a 4-goal lead as we approach the 4-minute mark in this game. So a great start by Ireland, putting the pressure on. Good through court drive, through the middle by Genevieve Slater. So not only a strong addition in terms of her defensive pressure, she's fast on the transition to attack, can bring that ball through the 2/3 of the court. So Republic of Ireland storming ahead. That's a good ball in from Coulson to Watkins. And Switzerland find themselves on the scoreboard. Their first goal in 4.5 minutes. So turnover, can Switzerland just fire another quick goal in? But no, that's the intercept from Kate Birmingham. Just overcooked that one, so Nolene, bit shaky. Is it a chance for Switzerland to get themselves back into this game?
I think Switzerland have been disappointed they haven't got off to the start that they wanted to. A few wee errors just up into that shooting circle, so once they get settled down and into a rhythm, hopefully we can pull this back a bit.
So strong arms over the ball there from the mid-quarters. Higginbotham and Rosser for Ireland. So putting that early pressure on, that last ball in for Switzerland, just not got the accuracy as it needs. And here we see the Republic of Ireland, free flow down the court. Switzerland just need to put some more pressure on this passage of play. A superb goal there. Louise O'Hara, she stepped up, Nolene, after the injury to Jan Hines, so she'll be pleased with her performance.
Absolutely, she'll be also very pleased with the service that she's been getting from the attack as well, getting into nice shooting positions and just being able to settle into her rhythm. It's been a great start from her.
Oh, that's better. Coulson just trying to lift the Swiss 7 on court. Excellent shot, good long shot. She's got the range and the confidence to put the ball away. At university in Scotland, Emma Coulson, so she's been getting some experience of university netball, and she's out there for Switzerland, trying to lift this team to break this 4-goal advantage that Ireland have gained in just 6.5 minutes of this first quarter. She knows where she should be, Slater, but it's just the timing and trying to stay in the game, isn't it?
Absolutely, but Coulson seems to be doing a great job of using her body to find the space and then creating the contact and getting the penalty passes or shots.
So, deficit to 3. And Coulson with her back to the ball there. Just not quite got the structure on the first phase of the centre pass, so that ball did go back safely to Chanthavong, but just need the structure in that attacking third, Switzerland. And that's against Birmingham. Oh, good take by Slater, the goal defence. She's off then, trying to support the attacking play. But Ireland looking long. The long ball effective for them. Through to O'Hara, and she converts. Impressed with her accuracy, Nolene.
Yeah, also impressed with the fact that Ireland are looking long. You know, they're punishing the Swiss if they aren't being tied on to their markers, and they're just seeing those lovely long passes. So that was 3 balls up into the circle, and O'Hara just slots it away.
So, Swiss, can they move this ball and close the gap to 3? It's just getting a few too many calls against her, Slater. She'll probably need to tidy up. And good supporting play from Kirsty Owens. Lands, don't know how that got through, but it did, Nolene. The look of the Irish, is it?
Exactly, yeah. We'll take it.
So the cowbells ring, the Swiss flags are out, willing their team on, but that's a steal again from Slater. Not enough contest of the Republic of Ireland's possession, Nolene, in that mid-court area at the moment.
It's coming down so easily, and then the Swiss defence are always then chasing the ball. It's really hard to stop that momentum then, and it's quickly into the circle.
And safely delivered there, Rosser through to O'Hara. And maybe the first game of this competition to Otago, she was the more dominant shooter, and it's great to see that there's more of a distribution through to Louise O'Hara. And again, the defence of Ireland just stopping the Swiss in their tracks to goal. I think that was potentially a footwork call.
It was a 3-second call, so Switzerland would be delighted to be keeping that pressure up. They can force Ireland into errors.
Just can't keep that one in. Slater doing a fine job back there. Genevieve Slater, the goal defence for the Republic of Ireland.
She seems to have a real confidence at the minute to be out hunting for the ball, because there are those passes that she feels she can get a hand on.
So forced out. Coulson on the front position. Again, trying to lift the side. And we mentioned the shooting combinations from the Republic of Ireland. This has proved to be successful. Louise O'Hara got her chance at goal shooter when Jan Hines picked up that awful injury, and she's down there on the bench on crutches. We suspected a potential ACL injury. We've all seen quite a few, Nolene, around the netball court, and you just sometimes see that movement of the knee, and unfortunately for Jan Hines, it is an ACL operation for her. We wish her well. We enjoyed seeing her on court. I'm sure we'll see her back there, but here's to a speedy recovery to Jan Hines. And there we see Jemima Watkins using her hand signals, wanting the ball, and that's much better play from the Swiss attack. Just struggling a little bit, Nolene, on that first ball, the first phase of the centre pass, aren't they?
Yeah, the Republic of Ireland are putting a lot of pressure just on that transverse line on the centre pass, and they're just really struggling to get out for it, having to use the back ball to then reset.
And you must know, as a shooter, sometimes putting the ball back is an advantage. It gives your attacking line the chance possibly to reset, just to regroup.
Yeah, and then you can really come onto the ball, you know, and it just sets up a bit more movement into the attack then.
Superb intercept there. That's the goal defence. Vien Chanthavong for Switzerland. Not able to secure the shooting opportunity though, the Swiss. Looking long, that's the lead of O'Hara to Ataga. Switching the leads, pitching herself in the circle. Tit for tat, Owens, she comes out with it now to Ataga. Calm on the shot, but not able to convert. And it is Louise O'Hara who successfully puts another one on the board for Ireland. It's 11-5. Good hand there from Tuataga. Clever play, finding Higginbotham, the captain. Just seems to be mopping up Tuataga. Quick flick round to the other side of the post there. Well within the footwork rule. She's got good flair, hasn't she, Tuataga?
I think her experience is really showing here. She is able to dictate where she wants the ball. She's using her body to find the spaces and then just using the footwork as she can. Just ball placement there, but better move out off the line by Coulson, electing to come out on the wing attack side. Just overcooked that shot, so Republic of Ireland not able to get that ball through to goal. So end of quarter one in this final challenge match. It's Ireland 12, Switzerland 5, and we'll be going down courtside as we do to just pick up some of the words of wisdom from the Republic of Ireland coach, and that's Joan Young.
Right, I'm going to say this once and once only, right? These umpires are umpiring this game really well. I do not want to see a look, a face or anything, right? If you pulled, it's right, and let's deal with it. Is that end of? Right. Number two, all right, and I'm very specifically going to speak to you two. Do not release the ball with your feet in the air. Every time we've done it, it's cost us a goal. So 2 of their 5 goals have come from us releasing a bad ball in the air. So control, and it happens when you get that really good turnover and then the ball goes straight back. So you've done all that work to win the ball, and then it goes straight back because you can see a big gap. That's the time when you've got to think, okay, I've done all the hard work, be patient, let's bring the ball forward, Same here, all right, Christine, in terms of, I don't necessarily need you to chase on all the way down the floor, all right, but I certainly want you to do some work at this end to delay her progress into that centre court area if you can, all right? Okay?
10, good tight man to man,
really good. And commit to the centre pass, all right? Guys, whatever it is, listen, we're a little bit hyper, and we need that kind of adrenaline, but we're actually just throwing it sometimes for the sake of throwing it.
Okay.
And then when we decide to send it, we're doing a bit of an underpass. It's almost like we're not committing to the first thing that we do.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Yeah.
Really commit to the first on this sort of thing is even on the centre pass, you can feel the contact on the line, right? So then you don't necessarily commit to go for the centre pass. Go for the centre pass, the contact and you'll still get it. And then if you don't, if there's one, I'm not convinced you'll do it the other end. So you might have to go for it regardless of on your centre pass. So because what happens is when you feel a contact, you tend to stop and Tanya throws it to the side.
It's not necessarily because I think that I shouldn't go out. It's because I'm only up there to make it look like I'm going out for Ellie.
Yeah, but she's not always reading it. So that's what I mean. If Tanya doesn't read it, she throws the ball anyway. So it's a training thing that we need to work on. I know sometimes you're just waiting, so you need to have that discussion that you're committing. But the thing is, if you come further in, you'll commit if you need it.
Yeah, okay.
It's a little tiny.
1 minute! Stop a minute. Chris?
I know we need to be the biggest shoot.
So, some words down there from Joan Young. Not to get too wound up with the umpire's decisions. The umpire decision is final, getting on with the game, playing their game, the Republic of Ireland, and there we see them ready, coming onto court. Switzerland, they're out there, they're keen to get this game underway. We were just talking in commentary and surprised that it was a 7-goal margin, Nolene, weren't we?
Yeah, like I think Switzerland really will be disappointed with their start. They'll be looking forward to having another go at this here and a brighter start at the start of this quarter. And that's maybe the start that they're looking for.
They answered your words there. So, come on, Switzerland, make a game of it. You deserve to be a little bit closer to Ireland. Just not able to get the shooter to shoot a ball, and elected to take the long shot there, Jemima Watkins. They get a second chance, Switzerland, through the passing error. So Chanthavong, the goal defence for Switzerland. She's always in the mix, Slater, isn't she, Nolene?
She does a really good job of dictating and enforcing the attack, and then able just to get on to the end of it whenever the attack pass that ball in.
And timed out there, so no contact by Coulson. So again, we were talking about how easy it's been for the Republic of Ireland to move this ball through, particularly the mid-court, takes the pressure off the attacking unit, allows the shooters a lot more opportunity and space and time to reset. So at the moment, still that ball, Nolene, it's travelling effectively through the mid-court.
Yeah, it's coming up really nicely for the Republic, and Switzerland just need to get ahead of the ball, get their hands over it and just slow it down a bit, and then it gives their defence a bit more chance to get some interceptions and slow that ball down.
So Coulson with the penalty. And that's against Slater. So one more on the board for Switzerland. Cowbells, you can hear them, we can in commentary. So O'Hara quick on the transition, one back for Ireland, and as we've talked about, the ball moving effectively and fast and relatively uncontested for the Republic of Ireland.
Switzerland just not getting those last week connections in the attack in third, and it's just really disrupting their play, and then it means Ireland are just getting more and more into a comfortable groove here, putting more pressure on the Swiss defence.
And careful build-up, but just couldn't keep herself in court there. To Otaga, a little sneaky look to Nico, the umpire, but no call. Switzerland were in possession, and costly error there by Chanthavong. A replay. So still disrupting play. Some good pairing work there by Genevieve Slater, the goal defence for Ireland, and Kate Birmingham. They forged a very strong partnership, really not allowing the Swiss to make those cuts and the runs to ball side. And that's another goal by Tua Taggart. We've got the wing defence for Switzerland. Kate Garden just trying to indicate a timeout to the umpire. Just distress there. Desperately trying to call a timeout, and gets it this time.
So the umpire can only call time whenever the ball's in their half of the court, so that's why we had to wait then for the ball to come back up for the umpire there to finally call the time.
It's an interesting one, isn't it? If you've got a player in distress as well, and if we got a situation where the umpire sees it but can't call it. But obviously all these umpires will and do put the player first. So that is Kate Garden. She moves to the bench, so she was the one who called the timeout there for Switzerland.
Switzerland attack doing a good job of just stopping the ball coming up the court here.
So a bit more movement in the shooting circle by Switzerland, but again just can't get that ball through to the circle edge.
Nice play by Switzerland there. Unlucky just not to get the shot away.
So a bit of pressure through the middle there. Switzerland just trying to delay the play of the Republic of Ireland. But it is Rosser who resets this possession, trying to find the shooters, and that's Tua Taggart just propping up strong against Chanthavong. But a few errors creeping into the attacking lineup now, Nolene.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just getting a bit stagnant or casual. You know, they're just not finding that last week connection to get the accuracy on the pass that they had in the first quarter.
So chance for Switzerland getting the penalty there. That was the contact call against Slater. Watkins to secure a goal for Switzerland. She does. So 7 goals on the board now for Switzerland. Slater always in the mix, and that's a good ball through from the wing attack and captain Higginbotham, but still not able to convert. If Switzerland could just convert on this possession, but again that's the hand of Kirsty Owens and a pick up by Slater. So chance for Watkins to Coulson. Yes, Coulson converts. Nice clean shot there from Coulson. So 16-8 as we see the clock count down. Just 5 minutes left in quarter 2. So Tuataga, great shot, and as you say, Nolene, she's a real playmaker. She's got the court craft and really does work hard, doesn't she?
Yeah, and you can see her dictating to the rest of the attack where she wants the ball, where she wants it placed, and unlucky just not to get on the end of that one there.
So good use of the width on the overlap, that ball through to Chanthavong, supporting again on the transverse line. I can't help but say that Slater's just getting a higher tally in this quarter of penalties against her, but she's feisty, she's out with the ball again. Pencer getting the rebound for Switzerland. And that just ran out of court for Switzerland. Just got a sense that they were getting their act together, getting their structure back, Nolene, in attack.
Just unfortunate that every time that they do seem to get a bit of momentum going, then there's another wee unforced error, or the Republic defence put them under pressure to force another turnover. They just can't seem to get that momentum and keep it going.
And there she goes, that's Kirsty Owens. So Tuataga again, proving to be quite a force in there. The goal attack for the Republic of Ireland. And O'Hara manages to keep that ball in play. She's back again. Great long shot. Excellent performance by Louise O'Hara, the goal shooter. So can Switzerland respond? No, just couldn't get that ball out at the centre pass.
you can see again there Chris Tuataga directing where she wants the ball to go. And to be fair, over the course of the tournament, both Rosser and Higginbotham have been very good in servicing the girls in that shooting circle.
She definitely polices the circle to Tuataga. She is a key playmaker. She plays up tight. You see there, she's trying to create the pocket to take the ball in towards the goal, but just, I think, sensing, well, she feels there was a bit of contact there, but it is possession with Switzerland as we move into this final minute.
Lovely shot.
Superb. We always like those going in, don't we, Nolene?
Absolutely. That'll be a big lift for Switzerland.
And it gets them to double figures. So we're on the countdown, and Chanthavong interfering with that. She might have done enough to keep this ball out, prevent the shooting opportunity. Yes, they do. Credit to Switzerland. A good fight back in the final 3 minutes of quarter two. So that's half time, and that's the score that the Republic of Ireland will be pleased with. It's 19 goals to a Switzerland tally of 10. And we'll be going courtside, picking up any information that we might, as both teams stay courtside for their 8-minute half-time break. So you can see there Joan Young deep in conversation with the Republic of Ireland, and we'll just try and move ourselves in to see if there's a chance of listening in to the game plan from Joan Young, the head coach of the Republic of Ireland. Let's see what's going on.
Runs into those space. It's 3 of them, so we just want a little more distance, so that if they clearly drop 2 onto one of you and the other one gets out. But if you stay in a small space, so 3 of them come out.
I just think that they stay whenever I want to stay, and going to go the other side.
You've been
okay. I want to walk off, and I was like, you're on that side, stay, and then you will
working the ball to the edge of the circle. Right, we were getting away with punting it forward, so what we're not doing is reacting to the fact that we can't do that every time. Okay? Alright, so I want more, not more movement, but more bringing the ball around the edge of the circle.
She has the ring, and we don't want to put the ring here.
I just need to remind you what your jobs are. That's to put the ball through the ring. Right, you've got 3 seconds to do that. I know it's hard work. Right, but at the end of the day, that is your job specifically. So you've got 3 seconds, get some composure. You've both got beautiful shots, use them.
So, some strong words there and encouragement from Joan Young. There you see the Republic of Ireland just enjoying a few minutes break before they come out for what is their final 30 minutes of netball, of this Netball Europe Open Challenge competition. And just to give you some of the changes in quarter 2, there was a replacement at wing defence for Switzerland, and that was wing attack. Ridburn came onto court, and also Littler to wing defence. So you're listening to our comments and coverage. Do stay in touch with us through social media and Twitter. Hashtag NEOpen16. So this game is to decide who will be the champions of the challenge competition for the European nations. And so far it's been a dominance by the Republic of Ireland, so they'll be eager to maintain and develop this lead.
So I'm going to tell them to hit up on the 2:30 sign, alright? So relax and enjoy.
Okay, great.
And the defence is strong, alright? That's kind of where we're making quite a few mistakes. So I've told her if she's not comfortable, she will look for the reset. So it's really critical, no matter how tired your legs are, that you're available for Trish, particularly in the first few minutes, to reset the ball if she needs to. All right, and and you need to be available. Also, what I want you to remember is if she's here, you need to be on the side of the side, so that we're not forcing her to send a diagonal ball across to defence.
Okay. Yep. Got it. Keep going. Yes. And then 5 up. And then 5 up, right? Yeah. Let's just keep possession when we have the ball. 1 minute. I was just constantly trying to pull her out of the centre so
So back into the huddle. We know that's a sign that these players are ready to re-enter the court for the second half. And it's Ireland 19, Switzerland 10. We'll bring you the changes as we get them from our courtside officials and our table. We've noticed a potential positional rotation. We're expecting Slater to be back at goalkeeper for the Republic of Ireland, Owens at goal defence, Birmingham at wing defence. So you can probably hear the cowbells, the noise from the supporters that have come over to support the Switzerland team. And we're about to get this third quarter underway. So to give you the Republic of Ireland changes to confirm: Birmingham at wing defence. Fanning is now in position at wing attack. Higginbotham goes to centre. O'Hara to goal attack, and that's a positional change with Tua Taga, who is now at goal shooter. So just some positional changes there for the Republic of Ireland. What do you make of those changes, Nolene?
I think it's just going to disrupt the flow of play in the attack again for Switzerland, keep them guessing. With that extra height of Kate Birmingham out on wing defence, then it's going to put more pressure getting that ball into the circle. And then Tuataga will be that real strong. We've seen her dominating in goal attack. She'll be a real target whenever she's in the shooting role here.
Just trying to use the diagonal there, that's always a difficult one, but Slater just getting caught out again on a contact. So chance for Switzerland to get within 8. Yes, she gets the goal. So Switzerland being encouraged on, can they get any closer to the Republic of Ireland? So Tuataga back at goal shooter. So just losing possession there. Chance for Penza to get this ball through into the mid-court. Chanthavong supporting. Again, cut and drive towards the ball, but out of court. Gives Republic of Ireland possession. There's been a little bit more defensive pressure from Switzerland, Nolene, in that mid-court as we've started this third quarter.
Yes, and you can see it really making an impact. You know, it's forcing the Irish attack to really have to be clinical in their passing and in their movements.
So Owens and Slater, the defensive pair in the circle for the Republic of Ireland. And Slater just getting frustrated. She's always close, she knows where the ball's going, she's just a step behind Nolene.
Absolutely, and I think in this kind of game it doesn't really matter so much, but then if it was a much closer game, she really would have to make that decision of which ones are worth going for and which ones she can actually leave and just still be that pressure over the shot then instead.
Patient build-up by Switzerland, using Chanthavong on the transverse line. A quick offload by Coulson, and just deemed to have contacted the shoulder of Slater. Much better mid-court pressure by the Swiss. Fast first ball. Just trying to put that ball to the pocket, but that's always a difficult one. Flying the diagonal over the defence. So Ireland back in possession. So not a bad change from Joan Young then. She's mixed up the shooters, she's switched them over. Is that just to give Tuataga a rest as she's fatiguing through this competition, Nolene, or tactical?
I'm not 100% sure, but it's working, you know, and it creates a different kind of dynamic in that circle, but it's working effectively for the Republic of Ireland at the minute.
And again, solid defensive rebound there from Slater. Good lofted ball through to Ataga. But overcooked that one. She is a definite target, Nolene, for any of the mid-quarters bringing that ball through for Ireland, isn't she?
Yes, because she has so much experience, she's able to use her body well, she's able to create the space by holding. It makes it really easy for the attack to see where exactly to place that ball.
Oh, good, impressive defensive work in the mid-court. They've definitely tidied up their game. Switzerland, they've worked hard just to close down that flow of play and that successful transition through the mid-court of Ireland in the first half. Just trying to move through there on the double play. That's the work of Ridburn. Coulson. Just no rebound position there, Nolene.
No, and she was unlucky just to have the foot out of court whenever she tried to catch that ball.
To Ataga again, converts this time, so Ireland 10 goal margin. As we move into the last 7 minutes of this third quarter. It's the final challenge game, and remember, the winners of this match will be crowned the Netball Europe Challenge champions. Good long ball out again by Slater. Supported well in there by Owens. So Switzerland on the attack. O'Hara just getting in the mix there. Quick to defend, closing down that pass through to Chandavong. And that's converted. Still trying to lift the Swiss side. Emma Coulson, the goal attack. And there's the swing of the ball, just trying to take the ball through to Ataga. And remember, that swing of the ball sometimes to the pocket just brings your shooter nearer to the ball than the defence, so it is often the work of the mid-quarters to bring that ball through safely to the shooters and get it to them safely into the body, particularly when you're on a tight, strong one-on-one defensive mark. Great vision there from Calmy, the captain for Switzerland, finding Watkins under the post. So, Nolene, can Switzerland still get back? It's a 10-goal margin. Can it be done?
I'm not sure. At the minute, they've been much tighter in the second and the third quarter, but it seems to be that first quarter that's really opened up such a big gap, and that they'll be hard-pressed to pull it back at this stage.
So Switzerland still trying to pull the defence. They're working off the ball, but it is the solid defensive work of Slater and Owens, the circle pairing for the Republic of Ireland. And what do you make of that change, Nolene? Owens, characteristically, she's a wing defence, but she's gone back into goal defence. Has she done enough for you in that role?
I think Kirsty's speciality is, she's very agile, so she's able to mark the goal attack. Coulson, who's been bringing the ball up and moving a lot in that circle, so just maybe that bit of tighter marking in the circle is just changing it up and having Coulson to think a bit more, and it's working at the minute for the Republic. They're creating still the same volume of turnovers.
So good passage of play there for Switzerland, finishing with Coulson. Just an error there, so not able to put the shot up. Republic of Ireland on through in their passage of play. There's a bit of a challenge going on there with the two centres, Nolene. That's Higginbotham and Calmy.
Higginbotham is looking for that space on the circle edge, and the Swiss centre is doing a great job trying to stop her doing it, so it's always going to be a tussle. That prime space just at the top of the circle.
Well, that was a good hand from Chanthavong, the goal defence. So just not able to keep hold of that Slater. Chance for Switzerland as we move into final 1 minute 15. There she is again, Chanthavong in the mix. And yes, that was a footwork call. So Chanthavong just not able to land and deliver. So lots of whistle. Turn of possession again, back with Switzerland. Good long ball out from Penza to Chanthavong. Just not able to deliver to Coulson. She popped out probably a little bit later there for Calmy. So can the Republic of Ireland get this ball down court? 10 seconds remaining. It's possible. Lands with Tuataga. She's a safe pair of hands. Yes, she converts. So the applause of the Republic of Ireland bench, and that's the third quarter score. Ireland 28, Switzerland 15. Must surely be the Republic of Ireland's day. That's a 13-goal margin that they will take with them into the final 15 minutes. It's looking like they could be crowned the Challenge champions, and we'll go courtside just to see if there are any words, any tactical changes to this Ireland unit.
Excellent quarter, ladies. Effort, faultless. All right. It's 3/4 time, not full time. All right. So let's not celebrate early. Okay. Let's really show some composure, show some accuracy. When I say composure and control, I don't mean slow. I mean accurate. All right. And be patient. All right. Because they're good at getting feedback and they're good at reading what we might do next. Okay. All right. So you really are going to have to keep pushing and pushing, but in the right kind of way. All right. I want you to walk off with a really clinical, classy finish. All right. We can do that. Is that a question? No, we can do that. All right. Let's get
Work, girls. Nice and keep it up. 15 minutes. Focus. Stay in the game. Guys, bring it down to bench. You need to bring it out of the tank. We need to get tight man to man and flow it up. Under pressure, they're getting tired. They're not going to be able to keep up. You need to say tight man to yours. Just get on her and stay on her and hassle her, because it's just leaving that opened. You're hanging off a bit too far.
I need more talk in terms of switching and not.
Yeah.
They're running straight behind us and we just need to talk.
Yeah.
Sharpness.
Yeah. No, please stand still for the whole. That goal defence is coming out. So if you're standing still at all, she's coming in on them.
Yeah. I was conscious of not running too close into the circle edge to give her an option. So it was kind of
15 minutes focused. We've only got 5 per quarter. They can't get more than that. We really have to do full court defence. Use the ball, clinical, good movement in there, Trish. Keep that up.
great.
So final quarter preparations, and the Republic of Ireland just gaining their composure. Not to celebrate too soon is the message from Joan Young, so sniffing out the win. But it's not over yet, there are still 15 minutes to play. And there we see Switzerland won't give up on this too easily. Up Swiss, that's what we heard. They're out there back on court. Sam Brightman and the coaching team. Some words of encouragement. Switzerland out on court ready. Joan Young's taken up the seat. She'll be wanting to see a fine 15 minutes from the Republic of Ireland squad, and they've got a 13-goal lead. I'm sure as the coach she'll want to see it 13 at 60 minutes, or even better than that, Nolene.
Yeah, the Republic of Ireland will want to finish this game strong. They'll want to finish on a high with a good performance, keep going, playing that lovely fluid ball into the shooting circle, keep doing the turnovers that they've been making in the defensive end, and finishing off strong.
So Abednego, the umpire from Botswana, delivers the ball through to captain Kalmi for Switzerland, and we're underway in what is the final 15 minutes of the challenge competition, marking the end of the challenge for 2016. So, possession back with the Republic of Ireland. Slater looking long. Tuataga just holding the space, but Pensa disrupting. Tara Pensa, the goalkeeper for Switzerland. Just too much on that from the centre. Higginbotham through, trying to link with Tuataga. So for the Republic of Ireland, just one change to give you for the final quarter, and we see the entry of Jeffries to wing defence. So that's just the one change. No changes for the Switzerland 7 on court. So it is Jane Jeffries who enters the court for the Republic of Ireland at wing defence. So good positioning, boxing out there, we say. That just means Slater's got the better position in relation to the post, not allowing any shooter in for the rebound. Oh, kept in by Chanthavong, but only into the hands of Fanning for Ireland. O'Hara asking for the ball back on the front there. So good account of herself at goal attack as well, Nolene.
Absolutely, it seems to be no bother to her being out with a bit more movement, and she's still able to get that front position, turn it and just pop the ball away.
Good pressure again, the Swiss defence pairing. Tuataga propped high in the circle there. Not expecting Chanthavong to creep around the back. Credit to the Swiss pair. They've come out with possession. Good long ball through the mid-court. Now, can they keep Slater out of the play? Yes, good movement. Good attacking play by Watkins, the goal shooter for Switzerland, linking with Coulson. So what will the Republic of Ireland take from this game as they continue to improve their netball, build the depth at international level? What are they likely to be taking back to their next training sessions, Nolene?
I think they'll be very proud of what they've been able to put on the court today and over the course of the tournament. They'll probably have a bit of things to work on from the games against Grenada and DSA, just against those different styles. So some things that they can do, so they're not always playing option A, against a certain style of defence. Again, over the course of the Challenge tournament, there has been, because there is 7 teams playing in the Challenge section, it has been a big impact on fitness. So they'll be looking to work at their training sessions at intensity, so that whenever they come to these sorts of tournaments again, that the girls are able to perform at their very best, through the whole entire tournament.
Yes, often picking up lots of coaches saying if only we could have played consistently through 60 minutes and turned up for the whole of the game, not just patches of certain quarters. And it is really about maintaining that intensity on attack and defence through every quarter, isn't it?
Absolutely, and it's as much concentration as anything else, you know. It's being able to pick the right pass or not get caught up in the pressure of the moment as well, and just being able to decide where to place the ball properly or to make the right movements.
Still able to put that long ball out, the Republic of Ireland. Tuataga just trying to work this ball through to what we might say the high percentage shooting opportunity in that inner area of the shooting circle. And you see how she just props her back up to Pensa. Deep breath there, regains that composure. And she secures, she gets the penalty. She's just looking a little bit fatigued now, Nolene.
Yeah, it has been a long tournament, and Tuataga has been so influential for the Republic of Ireland over the course of the tournament that it's no wonder that it's having an effect on her.
So this has been a wonderful competition for the developing nations. They've had fantastic opportunity to come up against two invitational countries who have also been a part of this remarkable 4 days of competition, and that's the USA and Grenada. Grenada, they were crowned winners of the Championship Invitational. So it is all about the challenge title, and we're pretty much heading in to seeing the Republic of Ireland get that title as we go into the final 6.5 minutes of play in the final fourth quarter. So this is a great opportunity for all of these nations to just gain the exposure. And in terms of international ranking, Switzerland, they're ranked 28, the Republic of Ireland 26. So a game that's really gone to ranking, Nolene.
Yes, the Republic of Ireland have just been able to use their experience, you know, of being playing at this level and intensity, and just pulled out the win again.
Words from Pensa there at the back as she disrupts the play, takes the ball, just asking for more. And could this be the goal? Yes, credit to Pensa, lots of communication at the back. They'll keep working on this just to put more goals in as we count down the clock. Just over 5 minutes left in this, the final challenge group game of the Netball Europe Open competition in 2016. So this has been the biggest competition for the Challenge Cup teams, the biggest involvement ever. And just to congratulate Netball Europe, remember they're one of 5 regions in World Netball set by the International Netball Federation. Netball Europe, supported by a volunteer group of 11, forming the management board and giving a tremendous opportunity to so many nations to develop their netball, so many umpires to get their experience and exposure with the international teams. So there is one more final game after this encounter. It will be Wales against England for the championship final match. But here, this is all about the Republic of Ireland. But they'll be wanting to finish a little bit better than that. Chandvong, the goal defence for Switzerland, interrupting the play. But back on attack. Supporting really well in the mid-court there, Kirsty Owens. Oh, in the mix again, Slater. She's got a real presence in the circle, hasn't she?
I think she just reads the space really well, and even just confusing the space for the attack, and she's created a phenomenal number of turnovers for Ireland over the course of the tournament.
So can the Republic add to their tally of 34? I'm sure they can. Great take there on the rebound by Tuataga. 35-19. Perhaps not the margin that we expected coming into this game, but credit to the Republic of Ireland. They've been fast on attack. They capitalised on what probably wasn't the best defensive pressure from the Swiss in the first half, but credit to them. They did, as we said, really put a little bit more pressure on in the mid-court area, but credit to the Republic of Ireland. And Nolene, standout performances from you. We've picked up on Slater. Anyone else that you would pick out from the Republic of Ireland?
I think from just having watched them over the course of the tournament, Tuataga has been such a presence. Her and Jan Hines, before her injury took her out of the tournament, have been really influential in the circle, just dictating the ball where they want it placed, and creating a lot of shooting opportunities for the Republic.
So good goal there from Switzerland. They've not given up the fight, Switzerland. Some tired legs out there from both sides. But O'Hara picking up the rebound. Penza out on the penalty. So we're in the last minute. Can the Swiss gain another goal? They've finished strong. They've put out a better second half performance. And Nolene, you were keeping an eye on the third quarter, and they definitely stayed closer to the Republic, didn't they?
I think if you look back at the quarter scores, the first quarter score really did the damage for them. The Republic of Ireland just got into a real rhythm, bringing the ball down the court and really capitalised on the turnovers that they created. And then it was just unfortunately a catch-up game for Switzerland for the rest of the game.
So almost there. That's the final whistle. That is the final match of the Challenge Group. It's been an absolutely phenomenal tournament for these developing nations. We've witnessed some real passionate performances from every single country taking part. Credit must go to the Republic of Ireland. They've maintained their game plan. They've come out the champions of the challenge section, and there we see both teams in their huddle just for the final cheers at the end of what was for the Republic of Ireland a great turnout. There's Slater. She's worked hard. So many great individual performances throughout the Challenge programme and Cup from Switzerland and the Republic of Ireland. It wasn't to be the day for Switzerland, but look at that. Some friendships formed between the two nations.
She certainly is. She's a great impact player for Wales. Very calm, composed, speed is a top speed across this court. Excellent feeding, so one to watch.